So,
Yes,
yeah.
first, Satish, do you have any doubt or anything regarding inbound process? First, you tell me
Yes,
what
sir.
is the simple inbound process step? Simple inbound process
Yeah,
step.
yeah,
And that.
yeah. So actually, I will explain the simple inbound processor. So in S/4HANA, we are going to create one purchase order. Okay. In the purchase order confirmation tab, inbound delivery should be maintained. Okay. After
Only
that, we
step,
are
only
going to do.
step, only step. What is in ERP side or S4HANA side? What is in inbound EWM side? 1, 2, 3, 4, likewise.
Yeah, yeah.
Step one.
Step one, PO creation.
In
After that,
your creation in which system? Tell the system name.
ERP system.
So, okay. So the first step is purchase order creation in the ERP or S4HANA, whatever be the system. That is the
Yes,
first step.
yes.
After that, what is the next
Correct.
step two?
After that, we need to create inbound delivery with respect to which we are created PO
In
in
which system?
ERP system only.
ERP
ERP
system.
system
So
only.
we'll be creating
Correct.
inbound delivery. Now this inbound delivery either can be created manually, but most of the client they use automatic creation of inbound delivery, which is called ASN, advanced shipping
Okay.
notification, which vendor sends to us. And it creates IDOC
Okay.
and it creates the inbound delivery in ERP system. This is the standard process being used many of the organization. Okay. So inbound delivery
Okay.
will be
Okay.
created in ERP system. That is the step two. Now,
Yeah.
what is the step three?
Step three, we need to do in EWM. Actually, PRDA slash and SMWM PRD for
No,
inbound
no,
delivery.
no.
Need to do
This
in
is not the way to answer the question. Once the inbound
process the
delivery is
inbound.
created in ERP system, the third step is
Okay.
it will be distributed to EWM system. Third step
Okay.
is
Okay.
distribution of inbound delivery to EWM system from ERP system. That is the third step.
Distribution of.
Replication, which is called the replication of inbound delivery from ERP to EWM system. Right, you had
Okay.
some
Okay.
issue that inbound delivery created, but it not distributed. That was the
Okay.
issue we
Okay.
found initially, right? So the third step is
Yeah.
distribution of EWM, ERP inbound delivery to EWM system. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So that is called the warehouse request. In in ERP system, we have inbound delivery. So when it
Okay.
replicate to EWM system, it is called a warehouse request. Remember this, inbound delivery or
Okay.
outbound delivery. It is called
Okay.
warehouse request. This term you have to
Okay.
use, warehouse request.
Okay.
That is the
Okay.
starting point of EWM. Okay. So
Okay. Okay.
step is done, replication of the inbound delivery from ERP to EWM system. And then it
Okay.
is now available in EWM system, which is called the warehouse request. So what is the fourth step?
Okay. Fourth step, we need to process the inbound delivery in EWM
Hmm.
for the T code slash and SCWM PRDI.
ERDI.
So once you provide that inbound delivery and executed, na,
Hmm.
then your line item will be displayed. Okay. After that, we need to select that line item and then we need to create the warehouse task. Okay.
No,
Once that,
no. After
yeah,
inbound
yes.
delivery replication,
Sorry,
it will not create.
unloading we need to do. Sorry, unloading we need to do.
So
Sorry,
you
sorry.
have to do
So,
the goods received in EWM system. That is the fifth step.
yeah, yeah.
You need to do
Yeah,
the
unloading and goods receipt we need to do.
yes,
Correct.
yes. You have to select the inbound delivery, click on goods received, which will show you that yes, the goods has been received physically. That needs to tell to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
system that yes, I have received the goods. So you have to do the goods receipt in EWM system, not ERP system. In EWM system, you have to do the
EWM
goods
system
receipt.
with
It will update the stock in the backend ERP system. In which location?
yeah,
ROD location.
F1 ROD location actually.
Okay.
The storage type will be 9010. Actually, stock type will be F1
Hmm.
because unregistered is input
Fifth
away.
step. Yeah, fifth
After
step you told goods receipt. What is the sixth step?
after that goods receipt done, then we need to select the line item. Then we need to create the warehouse
I
task.
think
Ah,
I think create put away.
right, right. It create put a warehouse task. Next step after
Yeah,
GR, we need to create the put a warehouse tasks. Right,
warehouse.
Shudha?
Yeah.
We have to create the warehouse task. So
Okay.
in warehouse tasks, what is the definition of warehouse tasks? It's a instruction, digital instruction document to move a product from one location to another location. It's a digital instruction to move the stock from one location to another location. That is the reason why you will see in any warehouse stocks, you will get a source bin and a destination bin for the product to be moved. So product, how much quantity from location to location. That is the information must be available in the warehouse stocks. If it cannot find the destination bin, then it will show you the error which you got. Satish, you got an error,
Yeah,
right?
correct, correct. Yeah,
So the sixth step is creation of the warehouse task. Put a
task.
warehouse
Okay.
task. What is the seventh step?
So we need to create and confirm the warehouse task actually. After that,
Hmm. Next, you have
next will
to
be the
confirm the
yeah.
warehouse task. Then we need to
Then
Confirm the
warehouse
put
order
away.
will be
confirm the put away.
correct.
Now your stock is
After
where? After
my
put away,
stock type is went to warehouse actually
in put away
undistributed to
to
warehouse F2.
input a to available stock F2. So it will go to the bin.
F2.
The moment it will
Yeah,
go to the bin, WM step is done. Immediately in back
yeah.
end, it will move the stock from ROD to AFS location using which movement
AFS.
type?
Sorry, sir.
Using which movement type in back end system move the stock from ROD to AFS?
The movement type 1001, I think so.
No.
Hmm. I forgot
4.
that
It
one
starts
not
with
one.
4.
Sorry, sir.
1.
411, right? 411. So
411.
411
Correct,
is
correct.
the movement type. See, when you confirm the warehouse stocks and move the stock to the bin, in back end
Mhm.
ERP system, it moved the stock from ROD to AFS. That means stock
Okay.
is available in warehouse. So you have to tell ERP that okay, stock is now available. Don't keep it in ROD. No, no longer keep it in ROD location. Keep it in AFS location. That will happen automatically using movement type 411. So this is the
Sir,
entire.
one doubt, sir.
Yes.
Here. So once the stock changes from stock type changes from F1 to F2, parallelly the movement type 411 will generate,
411
right?
is called. Correct. Correct.
Okay. Storage type will be 001
See,
standard.
9010 is the GR zone, which is the stock type of F1. Now, when you move the stock to a high rack or rack storage, for high rack storage, stock type is F2. Correct. Availability group 002. So it is changing the stock type from F1 to F2. So in backend ERP system, it will move the stock from ROD to AFS using 411 movement time. Okay.
So here, actually, if you see in SAP system, no, sorry, S4HANA system, no, you
Uh,
can see that purchase order history, like material
yes,
document,
yes, yes.
something
You can
correct.
see
But
the
like
purchase
EWM,
order. No, for 411 you won't see. You have to run
oh,
MB51 and have to validate that. This is a internal transaction. Okay, it will never
okay, okay,
update in purchase order history. In the purchase order history, on not on document will be updated when you do the GR in EWM system as a first step. The moment you click on
okay,
GR in the EWM system, in backend, the
okay,
goods CC part is done. Inventory management process is complete.
okay,
Okay, 101 purchase order history will be updated.
okay.
And
So
411
parallelly, any
will be
other
perfect.
documents, sir, in EWM,
Hmm?
like S4HANA after 411 movement type, right?
Hmm.
Any other document wise we need to check because we check in monitor tab, uh, all
See,
those things whether
you
that
can always check using a transaction code called difference analyzer, which will compare the
okay,
ERP stock with the EWM stock. T code I will tell you. Okay.
okay, okay,
Okay. So when you move the stock, you check. Okay, I had 10 piece of stock. I had done the goods receipt for 5 piece. So 15 should be in EWM system as well as ERP system. If it is not updated, which means some queue failure happened, you have to do the analysis.
yeah,
Most of the time, the error is due to material is not extended to AFS location. That is the very common error. You have
MMSC,
to have
okay.
MMSC you maintain or MM01 you extend the material to the storage data and then reprocess
Mhm.
the queue in SMQ2. You will see that 411 has been generated and stock has shipped from ROD to AFS location. That validation you have to do it in backend executing report. We have many MM report. Now, Satish, you go on mute.
Yeah,
Yeah, showed up.
So,
Shona,
Yes, sir.
okay,
Yes, sir.
so you tell the simple inbound process, one, two, three, four, whatever you can recall. I will not tell anything if you forget anything or okay. So you just try to say the normal inbound process in development.
It should be starting with the purchase order.
Starts with
Okay.
the purchase order. Good. Then
Then we have the inbound delivery.
inbound delivery that will
Uh,
be created in a ERP system or EWM system.
ERP system.
ERP system. Okay. Then next,
Then we have good received.
in which system?
Good received. It is also in the. Uh, yeah, sorry. Good received. It should be EWM system.
See,
Not
I'll
ERP.
I'll clear the concepts. The moment inbound delivery is created in ERP system, it becomes non-editable. So there is no question of doing any goods receipt
Mhm.
against the inbound delivery in ERP system. ERP system part is over. The moment you
Okay.
create the
Okay.
inbound
EWM.
delivery and it is distributed to EWM system, it becomes grayed out in display mode. You cannot edit it. So GRN must be done in the EWM system. Okay, clear?
Then we have the same. Then the create put away. Then confirm it.
Warehouse, not put a create the warehouse task. And if you want to add
Okay. Yeah. Put away
another
text.
information, you can say the put a warehouse task. But you have to tell we have to create warehouse task. Warehouse task is created,
Okay.
right? So what would be the next step after
Mhm.
creation of warehouse task?
Confirm the put
Confirm
away
the warehouse
warehouse
task.
text.
So when you confirm the warehouse task, where the stock will go? Destination bin, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
In the
Destination.
warehouse, the actual bin where you actually want to keep the product, it will go to the bin. From
Okay.
GR zone to destination bin. From GR zone to destination bin. So that is done after confirmation. And now in ERP system, in backend, it will move the stock from ROD to AFS because when the stock is available in the warehouse, I need to keep the stock in AFS location, not in ROD location. That happens automatically in the backend. Okay. So that is the simple inbound process. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks.
Now let me present my screen.
sir,
So,
before that one, two small doubts are there.
bolo, bolo.
Um, Two questions are there. I just noted.
Mhm.
Sir, actually, one minute. Sir, bin sorting and then storage type short sequence. What is the main role, sir? That question I have doubt.
Bin
Storage type search
searching.
sequence, bin
Uh,
sorting. Sorry, bin sorting and then storage type search sequence is there. Na? What is the
okay,
main
okay.
role?
So first we'll do the bin sorting.
Okay,
Suppose you have created 10 bin under a storage type 0010 or 0030. So I'll give you the
okay,
example of my storage type 0030. For example, you have
okay,
created 10 bin. Now, out of that 10 bin, suppose bin number 5 got damaged.
okay,
Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 6 to 10. Okay. Suppose you have not done any bin sorting or you have not created any new bin. Then what will happen? User will try to put the stock in the bin which is damaged. So there is
okay,
no sorting. Okay. So randomly it will
okay,
try to search the bin, not in sequential
okay,
manner. If you have the bin sorting, which means you have a sequential manner. For example, in the class, we have a provision to keep the roll number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A sequential wise. So if I ask, okay, come 1 to 10, so 1 to 10 students will come and they will stand in the queue. So similarly in the bin, if you don't do bin sorting, then how the system will, it will randomly select the bin and it will try to keep the stock over there. And the time of picking also it will be difficult. Okay, if suppose
okay,
in the document, the pick list document, the first bin is 10, then 1, then 9, then 7. Then the picker will find it very difficult. First, it will go to the end of the bin 10. Then again, it will come bin
okay,
number 1. So it will be quite difficult. Transit time, it will be a loss of labor utilization. So that is the reason always we do the bin sorting. Even if you change any bin, edit any bin, add any bin, or delete any bin. After doing this, you have to run a bin sorting once again.
So it
Okay.
is a mandatory process in
Yes,
Win,
yes, yes.
correct?
This is mandatory. This is
Suppose
mandatory.
one example, for example, one scenario, sir. I have
The
5 bins.
system
Okay.
will search. If you give the storage type searching, it will search the bin. But if you
Okay.
keep the bin sorting, then your pick list, when
Mhm.
you see the printout, it can be print out as systematically. Otherwise, it will be a jumble, like there will not be any sequence. And storage
Okay.
type
The
search,
sequence.
yes, search
Yeah. Yeah.
sequence is required because you have hundred thousands of material. Okay. So which
Okay.
material
Okay.
will go to which bin? Either you can define a fixed bin. Okay. So
Okay. Okay.
whenever I receive this material, always go and sit in the fixed bin. Then there is a disadvantage of fixed bin. Suppose if for a material a fixed bin is only allocated one fixed bin, then sometime if you receive the over receipt happen. For example, there is a tolerance of 10%. Your bin capacity
Okay.
100 and you have ordered 100 to the vendor, but
Okay.
vendor send you 110 because there is a packet. One packet contains 55, so two packet he has sent. So total is 110. So it will increase 110. Then as a result, the fixed bin it will overflow. Okay, so in
Okay.
that case, what we do a search sequence. Okay, if you cannot find a suitable bin in the first storage type, then go and check some empty bin in the second storage type. So we have to put some list of storage type where the material can be placed. Now to search it, you need a search sequence. So how search
Okay.
sequence is connected? Tell me how search sequence is connected based on put a control indicator, right? You maintain a put a
Yeah.
control
Put away
indicator.
control. Correct.
That
Correct.
is
The
linked with
product
your
must
search
have.
sequence. That is
Yeah.
linked with your search sequence. And in that search sequence, you can specify 2 or 3 storage type or multiple storage type, I would say. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
that is the significance. Now,
Same for handling unit also they are doing correct. This thing. Storage bin type to storage type.
that is not for search. That is basically what is allowed. For
Okay.
example, the storage type 0010 allowed 1 meter height bin, and storage type
Okay.
0020 allowed 2 meter height bin. Okay, so
Okay.
you should put a relationship. Okay, if the box is 1 meter in length, then go and sit in the 0010 and not 0020. So you can allow 0010 storage type with the 1 meter bin and 0020 storage type with the 2 meter bin.
Okay. Okay. Understood, sir.
Yeah. Now let me present my screen. So any
Yeah.
doubts, Saurabh, anything before moving to the new chapter? Simple inbound process.
No, sir.
Okay,
No, sir. I
what
don't
I
talk
would
about that.
suggest you take the
Mm.
material that I had shown and create a
Mm-hmm.
PO inbound delivery, goods received, and till bin. Okay. Either
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can do
I'll
if
do
you
it.
have the time, but if you don't have time, at least go through the inbound process video once again. So that is good enough.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm.
Now I'm
Thank you,
Sir,
sir.
up to
sharing.
this entry questions is there na and documents. So you already shared that, but something questions is there na. When you are free time, you can do
Yeah, yeah, that is
questions
that's
also.
some else. I gave that question because of some interview kind of preparation. But if you get the project, that is
Okay.
helpful means that would be much more beneficial if you get into a project because even if you learn the driving from a driving school, unless and until you take your car and go into onto the road, you'll never
Oh,
means learn the
yeah, that
proper riding.
is
Okay.
people because I am
Yeah,
also
you
half
know
of the
that.
things
Yeah,
from
this
the
is the
training.
first gear, this is the clutch, everything, and you did some
Yeah,
practice, but you have to take your car and go into the road. Okay,
correct,
I'm
correct.
sharing my
Because once
screen.
I completed fully na, I will ask EWM project. As of now, with
Yeah, I
this we
have
cannot.
a list of interview question around 400 or 500. So that I will give
Uh,
you after the completion of
No,
the.
no, sir. Generally, up to this what topic you covered now. So once inbound process company now for that interview questions. After some other topic
Yes,
like
yes.
that, because
In that
600
case, I
question
can
as of now
suggest
very
you
less.
one thing. I'll give you the certification book number 1, which is EWM 100. Okay, I would
Okay,
ask to read up to the simple inbound process. So first chapter will be the organization structure, then master data, and it's
okay,
inbound process. So these three chapter you can go through. in the next week,
Okay.
till next weekend, next class.
Okay.
Okay, EWM 100.
Okay.
So once 100 is done, then you have to read the 110. So these two are good enough. Now for advanced,
Okay.
you can go, many other books are 20, 30, 25, many books are there.
Okay.
Okay, so now look at this screen. What you can see?
Internal process.
Internal process. So in earlier class, we understood the inbound process. Inbound process is not the inbound internal process. Inbound process that we have done in last class, that is the external process, because external entities are involved. Who is the external entity? The vendor.
Yes, vendor.
Okay. Now, when I talk about the internal process, which means there is no such request, no such warehouse request. So in the WhatsApp group, I sent you a note that what is ad hoc. Without any warehouse request, without any inbound delivery, without any outbound delivery, if I want to move the stock simply from one bin to another bin, or if I want to move the entire pallet, means handling unit from one location bin to another location bin, then we use ad hoc movement. Okay, so ad hoc movements are unplanned goods movement. Remember this word, unplanned goods movement, that you create
What
manually within a warehouse, that you create manually in a warehouse. Ad hoc movement. We have normal
full
other
form, sir?
internal
Ad hoc
process which is
means
planned.
AD means anything provision
Ad
is
hoc
there
basis
or
ad hoc basis means whenever you record, you are doing something. Okay, without any plan.
okay.
Suddenly you need something at
That
some place.
understood because for any observation is there AD. No, right? Just AD only. For example, A for apple, D for dog, like that. I'm just asking.
For example, suppose I'll
Okay.
give you a very real life example. Suppose you have created a goods receipt. Okay, you have created a task to
Okay.
move the stock from GR zone to your final destination bin. Now the
Okay.
task is created is not getting confirmed because of some configuration is missing. And client is shouting that I want to see the stock right now in next 5 minutes into the bin. What will you do? You checked and you found that there is a configuration that is required, that is missed. So what I will do, you'll go to the change process, and you know that for change process, it is a lengthy process. You need to raise a change request, get it approved, do the
Correct.
configuration changes in development system, get it tested, move it to quality system, get it UAT verified, and then there is a CAB meeting where you have to present it, give the explanation why you are making these changes, what is the benefit, why you did it. Then, as per the schedule, it will go on weekend. So it's a lengthy process. At least it takes a week time. Or in case of emergency, also it takes at least one day.
Yeah.
So SAP EWM has given a provision. Okay, at any point of time, if there is any emergency or urgency to move the stock from one location to another location, use this ad hoc movement. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
instead of triggering manually ad hoc movement, do not basically it doesn't have any preceding document. You can directly select the stock from the bin and use the movement type 9999 to move the stock from one bin to another bin. Now, for ad hoc movement, we have two options. Number one, if you want to move the product, individual product, then you have to use add prod. Prod stands for product. AD stands for ad hoc. Ad hoc movement, ad hoc product movement is add prod transaction. So here, out of 10 metric, 10 quantity, you can move one quantity, two quantity, three quantity. Okay, when you move the product without packing material, this is not packed, then you can use add prod. But if you have a handling unit, you cannot break it. Okay, you have to move the entire handling unit from one location to another location. That is done using add HU. So these two transactions are used very frequently at the time of emergency. Now we'll see the screen. So go to add pro transaction, make sure you use the process type 9999, which is internal process type. It will not create any any other things like accounting document or anything. It's a purely internal, no external party is engaged. So your party entitled to dispose will be as it is, no change. And you have to confirm the warehouse tax checkbox that should be selected so that it will be a one-step process. It will be a one-step process. How? I'll make this screen little bigger. Okay. View, zoom. Let's make it 150%. Okay. Now, in this transaction here, you can see the at product transaction. Here you can see the field product. Here you have to put the product number and execute. When you execute it, it will show in the row. And if you click on form view, it will show in details. So you have to click on form view to see the details. Okay, this is my material or product. 10 piece is available, and out of 10 piece, I want to move 5 piece. Okay. So this field will be editable. This field is grayed out. It is giving you the information how much stock is available at the moment. Then you have to put the quantity 5. And then here in the below section, you have to put the destination bin where you would like to move the stock as the destination bin. And
Manually, I
where,
need to
huh?
okay. Manually, I need to enter your destination.
Manually you have to put the destination bin. If you search it, it will
Storage.
show you the what all the bin available, which are all the bin which is empty. Okay, you can select
Okay.
the
That
bin
is first
value.
one is 0010 storage type, storage section, and bin. Correct, sir?
Storage type,
This
storage
one.
section bin. I always create a storage section
Hmm.
0001. A single storage section is good enough. And the right
Okay.
hand side here, you can see the process type. So you have to select 9999 and check this box, confirm warehouse tax. What does it mean if you forget to select the checkbox, what will happen? It will create the warehouse tax, but it will not move the stock. Okay, so you have to go to the warehouse tax and confirm the warehouse tax as a second step. Generally, we don't do that. Okay, generally
Okay.
we put the confirm immediately. This means confirm warehouse tax immediately and then create class save. The moment you save the stock means warehouse stocks, it will confirm and it will decrease the stock 5 quantity and it will move the stock to the destination bin, which will show you. I will show you in the system. Okay. In the monitoring screen, you can see the stock. So any doubt in this screen, add prod screen? I would ask, showed up first. Showed up any doubt?
No, sir.
So you have to just give the source bin quantity and destination bin and 9999 process type and the confirm virus tags. Very simple.
It is only for the internal movement, right?
Internal movement on emergency basis. Internal movement on emergency basis without any plan, without any inbound delivery, without any outbound delivery. Suppose something wrong happened, but you have to move the stock
It
from
is only
confirmation tab.
inside the warehouse, right?
Internal, within the warehouse. No external
Okay.
party
Yes.
involved. One bin to another bin. You can play with the stock. Any location to any
Sir,
location.
any movement type, any document parallelly generated, sir, for this internal
It will
movement?
create a warehouse tax. No document. Nah, there is, I told, there is no reference.
Good.
Okay.
Like movement type also I don't create, right? For example, in
Movement type
point.
9999. So in the warehouse in e-system, what I
Okay.
say, you are moving the stock from your stock type, same stock type, na F1 to F1, for example, or F2 to F2.
Okay.
No stock type changes.
Okay.
So if from ERP side, nothing happens. But if you want to move the stock from F1 to F2, then there will be a movement in the ERP system that you can test. Okay.
Here process type is
9999, which is
999.
movement type is 999. With respect to ERP, movement type is
Okay.
999.
Okay.
Now, suppose you have to move an entire pallet. So I saw that Satish, you have created some stock in the bin with handling unit. Now,
Correct.
if I ask you to move that handling unit from one bin to another bin, and if you execute it, you will not able to move that handling unit. Okay, so you have to go to add HU transaction for handling unit.
Okay.
Execute it. Now here, left hand side, here right hand side, you can see the handling unit selection. So here you have to put the handling unit number, scan the handling unit number, execute it, same process, but there is no quantity. There is no quantity field available because in case when you are using the handling unit movement, entire pallet you have to move. You cannot break it in this step. If you want to break it, then you have to move the handling unit not in a normal store stage. You have to move it to the work center. For example, packing work center. There you can move the stock and you can do the repacking. Then you can move the stock from packing work center to your desired destination bin. Okay. But normally, what you need to do, you need to move the entire pallet from one location to another location.
The first step, suppose I have a material, okay, for
Hmm.
example, I
HU
have
or
a
without
material,
HU? First you tell me.
actually with AH only, okay,
With
with
HU,
AH.
okay. Hmm.
Yeah. So, I need to transfer from the material from one bin to another bin. Okay. So first thing I need to do this handling unit configuration, what you shown in the screenshot, right? First step I need to do that. After that, second only I need to do that another step, right? From the
No, this
material.
internal movement, what is the criteria? Your stock should be available. Means
Correct.
inbound processes come. That is the reason I am doing this as a second chapter. First chapter is done. You have the stock in your
Okay.
bin, right? You have done
Yeah.
inbound process, product,
Okay.
handling unit, whatever is there. Everything is well configured and it is there. Now, if
Okay.
you want to move the stock from one storage type to a different storage type, then this storage type should also allow this handling unit type. Okay.
Suppose if I not yet done this, then it won't go, right? It shows error,
Yes,
right? For
right.
example,
If you don't do configuration of handling unit type, it will not.
handling unit.
Yes, that is
Okay.
correct.
Okay.
Yes, you have to do the. It's very simple configuration. You have to create a handling unit. You have to create the
Mm.
packaging material type. Packaging material type will generate the handling unit number. Okay, that will match with the EWM system. The number range of ERP system internal, it will be external with respect to EWM, and external will be internal. Vice versa.
TW, yes.
Vice versa.
Yes. I see that. Yeah.
Because here you have a handling unit number. Suppose you are creating this handling unit number in ERP system. So with respect to ERP system, it is internal.
Will be
Now it will
internal.
go to the
Correct.
queue, it will sit into the EWM system. So with respect to EWM, it will be treated as external. So same number range should be mapped, right?
Correct.
I will give you two
Yeah.
configuration screenshot, two configuration screenshot. You check that screenshot very carefully. You will understand that. I'll give you whatever I
Yes.
configured for SSSS warehouse. Two screenshot. One screenshot, the number range from ERP site, handling unit number range, and another one from EWM site. You'll understand easily.
Yeah. That I
Internal of
monitor
ERP equal to external of EWM. External of
EWM.
ERP equal to internal of EWM.
EWM.
That is the logic, thumb rule.
Yeah.
Now you can validate the stock in the stock and bin section in the monitoring transaction. You can validate whether the handling unit is moved or not. If not, which means the warehouse stocks has not been created and it has not been confirmed. So you have to click on the log. This is very important. By seeing the log, you understood this yesterday, right? That where
Yeah.
it failed. It is very useful. Whenever you are doing some transaction, creating, saving, and it is not working, your stocks not been updated, then you have to click that log. Log will show you that exactly where it failed. Next, physical inventory. Okay. So in the next class will be physical inventory. Now we'll see the ad hoc movement, add prod and add HU. Okay, let me log into the system. Before starting this practical session, just log out from here and re-log in. Otherwise, in between it will be disconnected. Only showing 2 minutes left. Okay.
No, sir, we started login.
Huh?
One day before. Actually, we didn't log anything, sir. One day before only
No,
just.
I asked you to log out from this Zoom and rejoin the meeting.
Okay. Fine,
Okay.
sir.